your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can get $1,300 cash today. And this is the time when we need it most because this is all before the holiday rush. So you and your family deserve to celebrate the holiday season any way that you want to without having to worry about money, honey, especially as all these prices are rising. So that's why I found some companies that are offering early refund advance loans, guys. Now, before anyone else starts talking about this, when I tell you you don't have to have a credit check, you don't have to have even a job right now. You just got to have a W-2, all right? So if you want to know how to get this money, honey, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you, because guys, we can all use some money right now, okay? Like, times are rough, and that $150 that Kay Ivey got, I mean, she gave Alabama, it don't stretch like we need it to stretch. Now, of course, you can try out Amazon Prime free for 30 days. That is my gift to you. So go ahead and click the link above or below in the description box. And guys, I mean, try it out, especially if you're about to get the money. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it because the holiday season is when a lot of us need help the most. Now, I know there's a lot of things going on with scamming and people are tricking you into sharing like your personal information through email, text, phone number, group chat. But y'all, what I'm about to tell you is not a scam. It is not a scam, okay? So if you need cash right now while you're waiting for your tax refund to come, then there are services like Jackson Hewitt, H&R Block, as well as TurboTax that offer these tax refund loans. This video is not sponsored, okay? So a tax refund advance loan, this is like a short-term loan that is actually repaid through your upcoming IRS tax refunds. Now, these loans are usually offered like in November, December, and they'll go through February, and your amount can vary, right? It can range anywhere from $100 to $6,500. But in most cases, the loan amount is deducted from your tax refund once you get it from the IRS, okay? So I like this option, and it's super helpful because sometimes we all know that the IRS can take like weeks to send out your refund, but you might need that cash a little bit sooner. And some companies will give you like a portion now in December and then offer you another portion in January or February as well. And also, like, these companies really understand the problem and they want to help you out. But let's be for real, they get some out of it too, right? But with the refund advance, you can have the money that you need within minutes of getting approved for it. So pretty much you can go shop, you can go pay some bills, you can do what you got to do. All right, girl, like, it is what it is. I've been there. So to be eligible for most of the tax refund loans that I'm going to talk about, you must have your taxes prepared by the company that will be offering the loan. And that might mean that you'll have to pay like a tax preparation fee. Tax preparers, they usually have like a minimum refund amount that you must get back from the IRS for you to qualify. But I mean, we can go through all that when we get to it, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with the first company because today they just launched their loan, and that is Jackson Hewitt. Now, Jackson Hewitt does offer two advance loans, all right? The first one is the early refund advance loan. Now, that one does have like a 35% annual percentage rate, but it just launched today. And so for the sake of this video, I'm only going to discuss the early refund advance loan from Jackson Hewitt right now. And then we'll talk about the other one in January, February, okay? So with Jackson Hewitt, you can get their early refund advance loan in the amount of like $100, $300, $500, and the most they'll give you is $1,000. But you must have a minimum refund amount that's coming back to you of $2,600. Now, you can get your money within 24 hours. But listen, Linda, listen. It is at a 35% interest rate, okay? So you will have to have like a recent pay stub as well as like your government ID, and you can go apply for that starting today. You can contact any Jackson Hewitt. Next, we're going to move over to H&R Block, where they are offering the Emerald Advance Loan. Now, they're started, I want to say November 1st, and it will go through December 31st as well, where you can receive a loan amount from $350 to $1,300. Same day funding is available. Now, of course, with them, you still must provide like proof of identification as well as like your income, but having a tax refund for H&R Block is not really required for their loan, but it can be used for repayment. So pretty much with H&R Block, they're like, look, you don't gotta have no refund for us, okay? Pretty much you're gonna apply for this loan as well. Somehow, some way, you gonna have to pay us back within the allotted time as well. So for some of my people who don't necessarily receive a loan, you're still good, all right? But you still gotta pay them their money. So if that money is due, baby, they want their money, okay? So don't apply for these if you have no intent of paying them back. And so, I mean, you know how it is. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to the next one because like I said, H&R Block, that is available now. It does not require you to receive a loan, it does not require you to receive a refund back for taxes to actually apply for that one. All right, I don't know why I can't talk right now. All right, so next, let's go ahead and move on to TurboTax because TurboTax is a little bit strict, but they have all these rules and a lot of stuff, but we're going to talk about it because it's available, all right? All right, so TurboTax, they offer a zero interest refund advance loan. Now, their loan is funded by First Century Bank, but unlike other tax preparers, TurboTax allows their customers to go ahead and apply online, so you never have to even leave your home or worry if you're going to get declined, right? If approved, though, you have to open up a Credit Karma money checking account to access the loan. So you're going to have to get a checking account separate from what you have when it comes to TurboTax. I told you it gets a little stringent with them. Also, they require you to get a minimum tax refund of $500, but you can apply for $250 all the way up to $4,000. If approved, that money will go into your Credit Karma money spending checking account within minutes after your return is accepted. Now, a debit card will take like 1 to 2 weeks to arrive as well. But with TurboTax, if you are in Connecticut, Illinois, or North Carolina, you will not be able to apply for this one. Now, the great thing about the tax refund loans, guys, is that you usually don't have to have a credit score or a high score for these loans. Now, because they are unsecured loans, the bank may review like your applicant's credit profile. And if they do that, it doesn't affect your credit score at all. But the qualification, a lot of times it can depend on the amount of your expected tax refund. So that's why like the tax refund advance loans do require for you to have a tax or a W-2 as well as identification. And then if you have like just your history as well. But once you are approved, you can usually access that amount the same day. I think H&R Block sometimes put it on a card as well or a prepaid debit card. But keep in mind, guys, like I'm always going to talk about the fees, right? Because you still have to pay 35%, just say, depending on which one you pick, you will have to pay those interest fees, but you still have to pay to get your taxes prepared. There also may be other hidden fees on there as well. So it's not just a dry cut 35% that you're paying. They're going to process your taxes. You got to pay them, okay? And this is where we're going to go ahead before we continue and do the Shalae sweepstakes, the Shalae giveaway. So let me know, guys, down below. Just answer this question. Have you ever done an early advance tax refund loan? I know when I was growing up, my mom used to do them all the time, especially like during tax time. Like that was my favorite time growing up because my mom got her money, honey, and we'll be out in the streets. So let me know, have you ever done an early tax refund loan? Why did you do it? As well as, have you done it in December? So most of the time people will apply when they're going to file their taxes, but you can utilize this starting right now, okay? So let's go ahead and get back, because when you actually apply for this, the tax preparer, that depending on who you choose, they will automatically deduct the loan amount plus any interest that is owed from your refund when the IRS release it. Okay, so remember guys, the fees that are associated with an advance loan, it can get pricey because you could get your tax refund advance loan in December just in time for Christmas shopping. That way you don't have to worry about your children not having anything going back to school, or maybe you have some house issues, or maybe there's some things that you need to pay that can help you out when it comes to January. But the cost and the interest charges can make this loan feel expensive. So just say $100 tax refund loan, if we decided to go with Jackson Hewitt, right? And it is a 35% interest rate. According to the company's website, you can go and look, and I'll include some screenshots in here as well. But that does not include the tax preparation, as well as they usually charge like a prepaid card fee, as well as any other fee as well, which can add up on that small loan amount. But while this advance can help you get cash quick, right? It still may be cheaper for you to wait on the IRS for your refund, depending on what your situation is. Okay, so there's pros and cons to everything. Some of the pros is there's no credit check, no hard pull. Most of the loans are interest free, depending on who you decide to go with, and the funding you get fast, right? But some of the cons is you're going to have to pay like a tax filing fee. You got to pay the tax preparer. You may have to open up another account or get the money on a debit card, depending on which one you decide to choose. And also that money is subtracted from your IRS tax refund as well. So if you thought you were going to get a certain amount, now that amount maybe have changed as well. So this is all that I have, guys. Let me know, what did you think about this video? I wanted to do this because, you know, it's shopping, saving, and everything in between. But I get it. Like, times right now, everything has went up with inflation and food costs. And a lot of people really just don't have money to be, you know, getting their children some Christmas toys. But if you're going to file taxes anyway, and you just need a little bit of cash to bridge you over, you need a little bit of money, you know what I mean, to pay your rent and to things and stuff, you know, go ahead and get you one if you need it. I know I was reading an article, and it had said that what most people do, they do not pay rent for December and January, and then right when February is coming and they can try to get, like, their eviction notices are about to come, they will get their tax refund and they'll just pay back off their rent from December, January, and all the fees associated with it. And they said this is what people do all the time. I don't know. Let me know if you have a method to your madness when it comes to your IRS tax refund. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into my videos. Let me know if this was helpful. Go ahead and write your comments for the Shalae sweepstakes, as well as grab you some Amazon Prime, guys. I mean, this is the free thing I can give you. It's free. It is absolutely free, and you can get those items. I mean, if you get this money, honey, okay, if you get this money, you can still get your money today or tomorrow on your debit card, and then you can go on Amazon, order your kids some stuff, and you can have that stuff to them within 2 to 3 days. Still enough time to wrap those gifts, get it under the Christmas tree, and they'll never even know that you was worried about how you was going to pay for Christmas. Who would know? Who would know? How would they know? No one would know. All right, and that's all I have. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.